Hi, my name is Paul Hardin, and I help pastors and churches all across the nation break church growth barriers by helping them get people, keep people, and grow people in fulfillment of the Great Commission. We get this done by helping our partners and our clients run social media ads. We actually provide a done-for-you service where we do the ads for you on Facebook and Instagram. We provide you access to a powerful software that automates as much as 90% of the follow-up necessary to get people to become guests and second-time guests and ultimately members of your church. And we do this in community. We provide live coaching in our coaching community every week and on-demand classes that teach you and your team how to get this done. Use the same principles in my own church in the Houston area to take us from 20 to 300 members in less than 2 years. And we're helping churches do it all across the nation. But look, don't take my word for it. This is what a few of my clients have to say about it. Listen to them, and then let's talk.
This is Pastor Jason Grant with Conquerors Church in Kannapolis, North Carolina. We're right outside of Charlotte. Bishop Paul Hardin Grow Incorporated has tremendously brought value to their services in applying that, working with us here at the church. Since working with him from the beginning of the year, we have doubled in size, literally. We have seen an increase in attendance by about 35%, and we have seen an increase in our revenue, tithes and offerings, by about 50%. So it has been a true blessing to be working with this man. One of the biggest challenges that most churches have, in my humble estimation, is that it's not more about preaching the gospel. It's more about how do we get people into the seats? How do we get people connected with us so we can carry this vision forward? He literally has answered that question. Utilize the service. It will be a blessing to you.
Hey, what's up, fam? This is Pastor Brandon Pierce, Senior Pastor of the Place of Change International here in Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, I wanted to take a few moments to give my recommendation, encouragement, kudos, praises to Bishop Paul Hardin. And I can tell you that the Lord has truly blessed our church. Over the past few weeks, we have seen an increase in attendance and in revenue. I'm saying we were having Sundays where offering was like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 60 bucks maybe, to now having offerings of almost $1,000 a week. And I'll just say like this, it allows me to put more time in prayer and fasting and seeking the face of God, because it helps us to do the automations, people signing up to visit and then them getting a response from us immediately, and just following up. It's a phenomenal tool. I would recommend it to anybody who needs it. Listen, pastors, take the leap of faith, invest in it, and I promise you that God will honor the sacrifice and he will bless you for it even more.
Hi, I'm Regina Boney from Durham, North Carolina. I pastor Victory at Calvary Covenant Ministries in the city of Durham, along with my husband, Bishop Raymond Boney. Just want to take a few minutes just to say how appreciative I am to be a part of Church Growth Collaborative. I've been a part of this cohort for several months now, and I must say that the coaching that we receive has been a tremendous blessing to our ministry. We have seen growth within our ministry. We've seen growth within our finances, and I thank God that has taken place. And I believe that it is because of God's goodness as well as this particular cohort. I can say that this past Easter, we have seen, it was a blessing. We purchased a Facebook ad, and through this Facebook ad on Easter Sunday, we had over 125 guests to visit our church. You want people to be saved. You want people to be delivered. And I thank God that through this particular cohort, it has truly been a blessing. You are looking for a cohort that would be a motivation for you. You're looking for one that would be an encouragement to you, because sometimes as leaders, this is what we need. And I thank God that this is the place to be if you are looking for that. And it will give you the strategies, it will give you the systems and the training that you need to make sure your ministry is growing where God wants it to be.
Hey family, this is Pastor Nathan Mumford of Mount Calvary Holy Church in Winston-Salem. Listen, I'm getting ready for service, but I want to tell you this one thing. I've been connected with Bishop Hardin for a little over a year now. And when I first started with him, my church, we were seeing about 65 people on this Sunday morning. Now we're about 80, 85 strong each and every Sunday. And not a Sunday goes by when we don't see a first-time guest. As a matter of fact, this past Sunday, we had about 9 first-time guests with a total attendance of about 110, all because we have been working the principles that Bishop Hardin has been sharing with the Church Growth Collaborative. Listen, if you want your church to grow, you need to connect with him today. Don't wait. God wants your church to grow, and you need to get the tools to do so. Connect with Bishop Hardin today. You don't want to miss this opportunity for kingdom growth.
Hey, this is Pastor Trevi. I pastor Mount Hermon Missionary Baptist Church. Working with Bishop Hardin has been a blessing to our church. Our numbers have been increasing on Sundays. Just this past Sunday, we had 110 in attendance. Out of that 110, we had about 40 first-time guests, 60 recurring guests. I mean, it's been amazing. Sunday was off the chain. I'm telling you, you need to get in touch with Bishop Hardin. If you want to grow your church, he's phenomenal. What we're doing is phenomenal. I would advise you, get in touch with him, because church growth is real. I'm seeing it for myself. I'm a living witness. Get in touch with Bishop Hardin soon. God bless.
Take a second to encourage any leader who has been struggling to make the impact that you feel God has called you to make in your region. I want to encourage you to connect with Paul and their incredible support team. Have been absolutely brilliant. And they've just been an incredible blessing in the life of Greater Works International Fellowship, where both my wife and I are able to lead. I know what it's like to have a vision in your spirit that's not coming forth. I know what it's like to struggle in making the impact that you feel like God has called you to make in your community. Listen, they have a solution for it. It's not giving you a different message. It's not redefining the vision that God is giving to you and the assignment that God has called you to. It is giving you some practical nuggets that are easily applicable to help you gain greater influence in your community and to ensure that the message God is giving you is being heard and connecting with the people God has called you to. The results have been absolutely amazing. I'm not telling you what I've heard. It is just something that we have experienced. We have more than doubled our attendance and the impact that we've been able to make at Greater Works International Fellowship.
Pastors, I know you want your church to grow, and I want you to know that God does too. Since working with Bishop Hardin, we have seen week in and week out first-time guests come and enjoy what it is that Kingdom is offering. If you have a desire to see your church grow out of its bounds, I am encouraging you to contact Bishop Paul Hardin and get in.
Hello, I'm Pastor Isaac Ford. I want to give Bishop Hardin a special thanks for what you guys have done. Our church, our ministry has been revolutionized by this program. It has literally changed the way we do ministry. In fact, before we started the program, we were in 1 services. Now we're in 2 and looking at a 3rd service. That's right. I was really a skeptic. Anytime I hear about, church growth programs, I've heard so many over the last 27 years, but this one actually works. It does. And I'm telling you, our church is now energized. We're mobilized and expanding God's kingdom, all because of this easy, friendly to use program that's interactive, integrated with other systems. And I'm telling you, it is such a blessing. In fact, the staff there, man, they're so supportive. Whatever you need, they're there to answer it, really hands-on. But please get this program as soon as possible. It is making a huge difference, not just only our church, but my friends and others across the nation. So it's not just a one church, one pastor type thing. I'm seeing results from other pastors that I know personally. So again, Bishop Hardin, thank you guys so much. Click the link below, man, and we'll see you on top. Be blessed.
Hey, I'm Pastor Ruth Allison with Beulah Land Community Church, and I'm hanging out with a couple of my favorite people.
Hello, my name's Oak. Hello, my name is Amara.
And we are members of Beulah Land Community Church. Hey, last week we experienced a tremendous celebration in our Back to Church. Over 25 visitors came to the church. We are using the principles of Bishop Paul Hardin and co-pastor. And so we urge you to reach out to them if you want your ministry to grow. All right. See you next time.
Bye.
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 Hello, I am Anthony Wilcox, the pastor of the Encounter Church of Katy, Texas. Since working with Bishop Hardin, our Sunday attendance has gone from 30 to 50. We don't have a Sunday now without the pleasure of brand new faces. Just a few weeks ago, we had 28 visitors and 7 first-time guests. I've learned the hard way that you cannot have increase if you don't have the traffic of new people. So if you want your church to grow, I encourage you to connect with Bishop Paul Hardin now.